and welcome to this book talk video where I review books in less than 5 minutes. Today's video is about A Boy Called Christmas by Matt Haig. Last week, Saturday's video, I already promised you I would do a book review on this book. So what is the book about? Maybe you would have guessed it by the title, but A Boy Called Christmas is about Father Christmas and his background story. How did he become Father Christmas? Actually, this was the question that Matt Haig's son asked him, and therefore he decided to write the story of Father Christmas. And I don't know about you, but I have not seen the Netflix film at the moment. Maybe by the time you see this I have seen the film, but I wanted to read the book first and then watch the film. So I'm really curious what they made of it. But in the book it's about a boy called Nicholas actually, and he lives in Finland. And his mom died and he lives with his father, and then his father gets the assignment of the king to go and find Elfhelm and find the elves and that they exist, because if they find that then they get a reward, quite a lot of money. Nicholas' aunt has to look after him and she is dreadful. Nicholas has one toy, it's a doll carved from a turnip by his mum. And because his mother passed away, it's one of his most precious possessions. And one day his aunt actually makes turnip soup from the doll and he has to eat it, and it tastes terribly, and then he decides he's going to look for his father. Well, all sorts of things happen. Nicholas gets to Elfhelm and they do a spell on him so he can fly. I'm not going to tell you all of it, but it's a very cute story. It's a children's book, but adults adore it as well. I might have mentioned it, what I liked about this book. It's so cute, it's Christmassy, but it's also, it has a serious note. You read about grief and you read about life in general, and that's what I like about the book. It's a very simple concept and it's very cute, but you also learn things from it. Was there anything about the book that I disliked? I did not really dislike it, but at the end, when everything is like sort of put to right, not everything, because Nicholas does not get back his father or his mother, so not everything is made well, but in the end when they put everything to right, there's like another 3 or 4 chapters. I thought the book would end and that the story would continue in the next book, because there's a next book, The Girl Who Saved Christmas, but that wasn't the case, and that the last few chapters felt a bit added to the story, and that's absolutely no reason not to read this book, but that's something that could have got a bit more attention, I think. In my previous book talk videos I talked about a life-changing aspect of a book, but that's kind of big, so I decided I would change it into a lesson I learned from this book. And the lesson I learned from this book is actually that I can't remember the exact quote, but it's about things being impossible, they become possible, and that's absolutely an awesome quote to remember. So I will look it up and write it down so I won't forget it ever again, because impossible is actually a swear word in Elvish, or is it Elvish? I don't know, the language the elves talk, but it's not like in Lord of the Rings type of Elvish. Where does this book go on the everyone should read this scale, where 1 means you don't have to read it, but if you want to, go ahead, and 10 means why are you not reading this book yet? I'm giving this book a 9. I think a 10 is like too much. I didn't think I will ever give a book a 10. Well, maybe I will in the future, I don't know. But this book is getting a 9. It's such a cute story, so go and read it. You will enjoy it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Have you read A Boy Called Christmas yet, or have you seen the film, or both? Let me know in a comment whether it's worth watching the film. And if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. And if you're not a subscriber yet of my channel, but you don't want to miss any more bookish videos, then please consider subscribing to my channel. And as always, happy reading!